Testing 1, 2, 3. Testing 1, 2, 3. So here we are, Game 4, the World Series. The Cincinnati Reds at the Minnesota Twins. Here in the Metrodome in Minnesota. Cincinnati is down 2-1. Minnesota leads. Cincinnati needs a win to make sure it goes back to Cincinnati. You can see Minnesota blew them out in Game 3. Cincinnati blew out Minnesota in Game 2, but Game 4 is also in the Metrodome. So Ron Robinson will start out for Cincinnati. He's 1-0 in his only other game. He was pretty good. But now we're going to go. This is game number 4 of the World Series here in the Metrodome. So Alan Anderson, 2-1, 3.05 ERA. We're about ready to go here. You can see ERA at 3.05, 18 strikeouts, 4 walks. Barry Larkin now. Ready to go. This is game number 4. And that's going to be a strike there. Larkin was 1 for 4 in a single the last game. Anderson now. Larkin 1 for 4, and that's an out. Right to Gagne, and that's going to be 1 out. The line drive. There's Larkin, Sabo, Daniels, Davis, Saski, O'Neill, Durham, Diaz, and Ron Waster. Again, Treadway is not playing. It'll be Ron Waster. Here's Chris Sabo now, hitting 153, top of the first inning. And that's going to be a ball outside, 1-0. Sabo 153, a home run and 5 RBIs. He's been up and down in this World Series. You never know. Cincinnati trying to tie it at 2. And Sabo's going to get a base hit. That's going to be a single. So Chris Sabo will be on first. And here's Cal Daniels now. Daniels has also been up and down. He's hitting 273. 1 out, 1 on, and that's going to be a strike. They throw to second. He's safe. They don't even attempt to tag. And Chris Sabo goes to second base. So here's Daniels at 273. The 0-1 with 1 out. And that'll be fouled off and quickly 0-2. It's 2 for 4, a home run and 1 RBI in the last game. A 7-2 Minnesota win. The 0-2 with 1 out. And that's going to be fouled off. 0-2 with 1 out. Cal Daniels. Did he go? Yes, he did. That's going to be 2 outs. Cincinnati wants to score early. And here's Eric Davis, hitting 200 now. Top of the first inning. And that's going to be down low, 1-0. Davis, 3 home runs, tied for first on the Reds. If he hits one now, it'd be 2-0. But a good base hit would probably make it 1-0 Cincinnati. Swing and a miss there, 1-1. Cincinnati nothing, Minnesota nothing here in the first. Outside 2-1 to Eric Davis. Alan Anderson now trying to get out of here. The big old 0 on this, and that's going to be 3-1. Are they going to walk Davis? They got Saski on deck. It'll be 3-2. A full count with 2 outs. They can't run him at second. They can't run Sabo because if they do and it's a walk, they could throw him out at third. Struck him out, no need. And at the bottom of the first inning, it's Minnesota nothing, Cincinnati nothing. Ron Robinson now, in the bottom of the first inning, 2 starts, 1-0 record, 3 ERA, and underneath the 1 a whiff, 7 strikeouts, 1 walk. So here we go, bottom of the first, and Here's Dan Gladden at 281, and that's going to be ball down low. Last 10 games, 9 runs. Gladden scored in the World Series. He actually had a good game in the last game. First 2 games in Cincinnati were awful. So here's the third pitch from Ron, inside, 2-1. And he's missing by a lot now. He can't have his nerves. Any run now is very big, and that's going to be a broken bat. And caught by Waster. That's going to be 1 out. Here in the first inning, bottom of the first, Gladden, Herr, Puckett, Urbach, Gaetti, Bush, Larkin, Laudner, Gagne is down at 159. Pure defensive reasons he's in. Here's Tommy Herr, bottom of the first, 1 out. Ron Robinson now, and that'll be a strike. 291 average. And Robinson, I mean, this is Herr. He's been really good the last couple games. And that's going to be Herr fouling it away, 0-2. 406 average in the last 8 games. He's been on fire. He started off pretty bad, but he is on fire. And that's going to be taking a high fastball. And that's going to be caught by Paul O'Neill, 2 outs. Cincinnati nothing, Minnesota nothing. Second on Twins is Kirby Puckett. So Puckett at 276. And down low, 1-0. Last 3 games, 2 home runs, 3 RBI. 1-0, and that'll be a high pop fly. This is center field, way back. Eric Davis, but they're not going to get out of here. Davis will catch it, and we go to the second inning. Very aggressive everywhere, and it is 0-0. We go to the second. So here's Esaski hitting 208, top of the second inning.
The first baseman, number 12.
And here we go. Top of the second, that'll be on the ground and foul. Esaski was 0 for 4, 2 strikeouts in the last game. 208 right now, and that's going to be a strike right in the corner. McDonald, Dixon, Summerskill, and Ferguson. Joe McDonald is behind the plate. 2 strikes to Esaski. Oh, that's deep to left field, and this one is gone. There has not been one lead change in this World Series. And if that means, if that streak continues, and Cincinnati has scored the winning run right now. Nick Esaski has just hit a home run for Cincinnati, and it's 1-0. The first game was close. Cincinnati could have won it. The second game was a blowout for Cincinnati, and they really played well. And Minnesota won the last game in a blowout, and there has not been one lead change. The team that has scored first has never relinquished the lead and has won all the games. O'Neill now hitting 189, and that's going to be fouled back. Top of the second inning, Cincinnati 1, Minnesota nothing. That'll be down below, 1-1. 1 for 3. Paul O'Neill in the last game for a single. And he'll foul that away, even though it's way inside. Top of the second, nobody out. 1-0 on an Esaski home run. They foul it back again. Paul O'Neill, 189. 1-2. 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes. Struck him out and 1 out. Alan Anderson, his 3rd strikeout there. Here's Leon Durham now. Top of the second inning, Durham, and that's going to be a out. That hung. Durham hits it back, and underneath is Bush, 2 outs. We watched it hang. We watched that one hang, and it's like, there it is. Now here's Bo Diaz, 174, home run and 3 RBI. Top of the second inning, here's Diaz. Alan Anderson working well here. That's going to be a strike. 0 for 2 last game with a strikeout. Kirby Puckett, I believe, is hitting 4th for the Twins. That's fair. Oh, that's going to be a base hit for Diaz. He's only 20 speed. Oh. Throws a little bit off target there. Here's Ron Waster hitting 250. That's going to be down, ball down low. Just got to here it is. Sorry about this really quickly. And that'll be on the ground and another base hit. Let's see how Diaz goes. He's going to stop at second. Ron Waster with the base hit, and now we go to the very beginning again. Look at this. Cincinnati is looking good. So here's Barry Larkin, 2 outs, 2 on. Oh, what a difference this makes. Top of the second inning. And that's going to be a strike. Larkin 0 for 1. He lined out in the first. 5 for 12 in a series. He's a hit short of 500. So the 0-1 with 2 outs. That's going to be fouled off. 0-2 quickly. Larkin with a base hit could make this thing 2-0. And that would be big. The 0-2 with 2 outs. And that's going to be a ball inside, 1-2. I don't know who's scoring first or winning these games. Cincinnati 1, Minnesota 0. It'll be 2-2. Up they walk, Larkin, and Sabo's 1 for 1 today against Anderson. He'll be up with the bases loaded. And oh, he swung at ball 3, and that was a curve he got fooled on. The 2-2 with 2 outs, top of the second. 3-2. Sabo will be on deck. They could break this game wide open. 3-2 to Barry Larkin. High pop fly, and look, he didn't even move. Puckett did not move one bit. He didn't move. Saski with the home run, and this thing's 1-0. Bottom of the second inning, here's Ken Hrbek. I mean, the Cincinnati Reds have already gone through their entire lineup. Minnesota's on number 4, and that's going to be a strike. Last game, Hrbek was 1 for 3, and he had 2 RBIs. Minnesota played well in the last game. That'll be fouled away quickly, 0-2. This is big for Minnesota. I mean, this is inside. That'll be 1-2. I think Puckett was the last out that they had. That was a long time ago, it seems. Bottom of the second inning. They try the same pitch and the same result. So it'll be 2-2. Potatoes and chicken tonight. And the power comes back on. That's going to be fouled back. 2-2. And Hrbek. 255. That'll be fouled back again. Robinson can't get rid of Hrbek here in the bottom of the second inning. The 2-2. That's a base hit, and Hrbek gets on. That's the first base hit of the day for Minnesota. So Gary Gaetti now a regular single. And here's Gaetti in the bottom of the second inning. 1 on, nobody out. And that's going to be a strike. 5 home runs. First on the Twins. Robinson's got to be careful. This inning could be great or terrible. It's quickly 0-2. 2 home runs, 4 RBI. the last 5 games. The 0-2. Struck him out, and that's going to be 1 out.
Batting 6, the right fielder,
Randy Bush hitting .263, 1 on, 1 out. Randy, it's going to be outside 1-0. One ball, no strikes. It's going to be down low. 2 for 3. Randy Bush in the last game. They call that a strike. It'll be 1-1. Ron Robinson. He's still a little bit, would be less nervous now. Not a jam. And I mean, if they're swinging at that, he could throw the ball. I mean, that's 3 pitches. It was way down below. They were way down below, and it is 2-2 with 1 out. And Randy. The Ron Robinson pitch struck him out. And Randy Bush goes down. There's 2 outs. Robinson a strikeout, and there you see. Well, now that's 1-1. I mean, my goodness. There was not one pitch in the strike zone, and he got a strikeout. And here's Gene Larkin now. 2 outs. Larkin a hero. They put him up to 7th now. That's going to be high and over, and that'll be foul. Al Daniels was looking at that. Larkin, the DH. He's hitting .263, but he is not as big. 1-1. 2 for 4 and an RBI. That'll be 2-1 outside. Robinson's careful with Larkin. But you don't want to get Eddie Larkin to left field. Daniels will catch it. We end the 2nd inning. That's it for 2 innings. We go to the 3rd. The score: Cincinnati 1, Minnesota 0. Sabo, Daniels, and Davis. Sabo 1 for 1. He singled in the 1st. And Alan Anderson now. Top of the 3rd. It's going to be, they call that one a strike. Sabo was 0 for 4 in the last game with 2 strikeouts. They try to get the same place, 1-1. Cincinnati 1, Minnesota 0. Fouled off, 1-2. One ball, 2 strikes. Oh, what a catch at first by Urbeck. 1 out, and Sabo's been hitting the ball hard, and that's Al Daniels. He struck out in the 1st. 1-0 Cincinnati leads Minnesota, top of the 3rd. They're trying to tie up the series at 2. It is a big game, and that'll be a strike. If Cincinnati wins, they would tie up the series, and they would have to lose the World Series in Cincinnati. It would be going back to Cincinnati. So Daniels, the 1-1. That'll be 2-1. 2 balls, 1 strike. 1 out, 1-0, and we're doing a staring contest. Throw a pitch. And that'll be high to right field. Bush is back, and it is to the warning track, and 2 outs. My goodness, they're in a staring contest. Here's Eric Davis. He struck out in the 1st. Davis will foul that back, 0-1. Down below, this will be Urbeck, and he'll step on first. That'll end it. We go to the bottom of the 3rd inning. I'm going to start my potatoes now. It's 6 o'clock. I'll be right back. We go to the bottom of the 3rd. Hold on a second.
Batting 9. Now batting, number 32. Number 12.
So here's Nick Esaski here. Solo home run in the second. He's the only RBI. Here in the top of the fourth inning, I was out of that. I didn't even see any of that inning. And Esaski 1 for 1, the only RBI today. Cincinnati leading 1-0. It'll be high and 1-1. Remember, Cincinnati played a 17-inning game against the LA Dodgers, and they lost 2-0. They went 17 innings and didn't score. But they went 16 innings and kept the Dodgers from scoring. That'll be a high pop fly. This is deep right field. This is back, and Esaski has 2! No, he doesn't. No, he doesn't. He doesn't have 2 home runs. It's a double. That is not a home run line there. That is not a home run line. It hit right above the play ball. And even though it was back there, it has to hit. It has to hit someplace that isn't there for a home run. And now O'Neill. As Alan Anderson to O'Neill, high ball 1. O'Neill struck out in the second inning, only 2 for 11. But he does have an RBI. Paul O'Neill, top of the fourth. Oh, how big this is. That's going to be high, 2-0. Cincinnati 1, Minnesota nothing. Top of the fourth, nobody out. 2-0. It'll be fouled off on the ground, 2-1. Paul O'Neill. So O'Neill, the 2-1. Did he go? Yeah, I did. And it's going to be 2-2. They need to get Esaski over to third with 1 out, and it's 1-0 here, and this is big, and that'll be on the ground and foul again. Anderson now, 56 pitches, top of the fourth inning. The 2-2 on the ground, and they'll get him to third, and that's all they wanted, 1 out. O'Neill will not get a sacrifice, but that'll be a fielder's choice. That's a 3U, a 3 unassisted. Leon Durham. That's going to be a strike there. 0-1 with 1 out. That'll be a strike there, 0-2. 1-0 Cincinnati over Minnesota. Big Durham is going to try and make it 2. That's going to be 2-0, but Leon Durham, it's back! Back! It is! Oh my God, is it gone? Leon Durham, he'll go to third now. Will he make it to third? He goes down and he is out! That is not, I think he thought that might have been a home run. And he tried to go to third. He gets the RBI, but he can't do it. And here's Bo Diaz. 1 for 1 today, and it is 2-0. Here in the fourth, that is big for Leon. An RBI double, that'll count as a hit. He tried to extend it into a triple. And I don't know why you go on second base. You never know. Diaz to left field. This one is back. This one is caught by Dan Gladden. He could have made it to third anyway there. But it's now Cincinnati 2, Minnesota nothing. Cincinnati's owning the night. Here's Tommy Hurry, flew out in the first inning. We have not had one lead change in the World Series. It started 3-0 Minnesota, then it went 3-2, and they won the first game 3-2. Last game Earl was 1 for 3. He's 0 for 1 today. That's going to be reach over, and that's going to be caught by Barry Larkin, 1 out. First game is 3-2. Next game is 5-0. Of course, there's no lead change here. Puckett flew out in the first, bottom of the fourth inning. And then the third game was Minnesota. They had the lead. They had a 2-0 lead. Then it was 2-1. Last game, Puckett had 3 singles. He was 3 for 4. And then it was 4-1, and then it just broke out 7-2, the final. Now one lead change all series. Team that scored first is 1. Going to be 2-1 to Kirby. 2-0 Cincinnati beating Minnesota, bottom of the fourth inning. And that'll be Kirby straight ahead. And Kirby hits it to Eric Davis, 2 outs.
Now batting, number 14.
2 outs, and here's Hrbek. He's, I believe, the only Minnesota hit. Ken Hrbek here in the bottom of the fourth inning, 2 outs. And that's going to be a strike. Strike to Ken Hrbek, and that is 0-1 with 2 outs. Texas, Nebraska tonight, that'll be big, and that'll be 2 out. 0-2, 2 outs. Robinson looking good here. Trying to get Hrbek here in the bottom of the fourth inning. Oh, and it hit him right in the knee. He lost him, and it hit him right in the knee, and here's Gaetti. You never know with 2 outs. This has gone crazy before. Here's Gary. 0 for 1. And that'll be inside and low, 1-0. Last 5 games, he has scored 3 runs himself. Robinson trying to get out of this. The 1-0, and that'll be on the ground. Let's see. It's going to be caught. Waster to Esaski, and that's the end of the fourth. What a play by Ron Waster. What a dive, and what a play by the second baseman, 2-0. Ron Waster, he singled in the second as we go to the top of the fifth. And Alan Anderson, Waster's had a good day today, and that'll be a strike. Anderson's still in here, top of the fifth inning. And that'll be right to Hrbek, 1 out. Well, if Cincinnati can tie this. Here's Barry Larkin this series, and it becomes Cincinnati's home field advantage again. And if they can tie the series, that means then there's going to be a strike. That Cincinnati can just win 2 on home turf and win it all. And that's going to be fouled off quickly, 0-2. So that's a big thing there, and that's why everybody's looking here. That is so big, that'll be fouled off again. 0-2 with 1 out here in the fifth. On the ground, let's see. Picked up by Hrbek, 2 outs. Haven't had many ground balls today. And watch this. There's her, and right to Hrbek. Good night. Always looks quicker than what it is. Sabo now. that'll be a strike. Singled in the first inning, Chris Sabo. Top of the 5th inning here. That'll be inside, 1-1. Cincinnati 2, Minnesota nothing, 2 outs. Top of the 5th. Oh, and he went, and that'll be 1-2, a strike away. This will be a strike away from ending the inning, and that'll be fouled back. One and two with 2 outs. It'll be 2-2. 2-2 now. 2-0 Cincinnati. That'll be fouled off again. 2-2. On the ground. They'll pick it up. Gaetti to Hrbek. And that'll end the inning. We go to the bottom of the 5th. We're flying on. It's Cincinnati 2, Minnesota nothing. Bush, Larkin, and Laudner. So here's Randy Bush. Struck out in the 2nd inning.
Leading up for the Twins, the right fielder.
Bottom of the 5th. That's going to be a ball there. 1-0. And that's going to be a strike. 1-1. That's going to be a shot right to center field. Eric Davis, 1 out.
The designated hitter, number 9.
Gene Larkin. It's going to be a ball outside. And down low, 2-0 with 1 out. It'll be 2-0. And that's going to be to left field, and that is caught. Cal Daniels, 2 outs.
Now batting, number 15.
So Daniels, and here's Tim Laudner. So Tim Laudner is the catcher here. Bottom of the 5th, 2 outs. Ron Robinson is going around really well now. Down low ball 1 for 4 and a double the last game. In game number 4 of the World Series, Minnesota wins. They could win it all tomorrow. For the next game, it'll be 1-1 with 2 outs. Bottom of the 5th inning. And that's going to be high to right field, back. And looking is O'Neill, and that's going to be the catch. The end of the 5th inning. We go to the 6th. The score, Cincinnati 2, Minnesota nothing. Daniel, Davis, and Esaski as we're ready to go. Cal Daniels struck out and he flew out. You might be wondering and saying, when is the Creators Cup going to go? Baseball. Well, Creators Cup will start right after this baseball is done. So you never know. There's Daniels. So that's going to be thrown. It's going to be fouled off. 1-1, and you know, we're going to have a good, exciting pennant race at most. I mean, game 57 will be today, 58 will be tomorrow, 59, 60, 61 will be. We'll have 39 more days of simulating for the Creators Cup. That should be good. Then the playoffs. This is going to be high, deep to left field. Underneath is Dan Glenn, and he'll make the catch. 1 out. Going to be 1 out, Cincinnati 2, Minnesota nothing. Eric Davis now, 0 for 2. Strikeout and a ground out. In the top of the 6th inning. Cincinnati 2, Minnesota nothing. That's going to be a strike. Last game, 9 games, 3 home runs for Eric Davis. It'll be fouled off again. Quickly 0-2. Pitch count. 82 total. Only, I mean, he had 6 in 1 inning. That'll be high, 1-2. I think that was this inning. That was the 7th. And this is going to be pitch number 8 of this inning, Derek Davis. And again, 2-2 inside. 1 out, top of the 6th. They're just bowing on down these. That's going to be a strikeout. Eric Davis goes down. And 2 outs. And my goodness, they are just mowing everybody down now. Nick Esaski in the 2nd inning. And this is what happened. Good night. That hit right up there, so here's Nick Esaski, 2 for 2. Down below, 1-0. Cincinnati 2, Minnesota nothing here in the top of the 6th. That's going to be a strike. 1-1, top of the 6th inning. Swing and a miss there, 1-2. And Esaski 1 strike away from ending his own inning, and that'll be fouled away. Hit hard. A great game today for Esaski, a home run and a double. And that'll be fouled. He needs a single and a triple. Triple's a hard one to get. 1-2. Oh, that's fair, and who knows? He has 47 speed. Gladden will throw to second, and that is a double.
The batter, the right fielder, Paul O'Neill.
Here's Paul O'Neill. This has turned into Cincinnati could get insurance. Behind ball 1 to O'Neill. Struck out and grounded out today. He's below the Mendoza line for the postseason. Hitting 182. The 1-0. Down below 2-0. They got to be careful on him. And the bottom part of this lineup could be all right. 2-0. 3-0. Anderson is losing it. Leon Durham hit a double last time he was up, was thrown out at third. He's hitting the ball hard. You don't want him coming up. That's going to be a strike, 3-1. Now, when is the last time Leon Durham? And that'll be ball 4. Alan Anderson has to face Durham. There, that's it for Alan Anderson. It's just too big of a run. I mean, this could end a game, really, in reality. It's 2-0 Cincinnati. And here's Spark Portugal. 9 games and 0.90 ERA. 10 strikeouts. Righties hate him. Lefties don't like him. Here's Leon Durham, a double and an RBI. He was thrown out at third, 2 outs. Top of the 6th, Cincinnati's been pressuring all game. They're trying to get more runs. And that's going to be a strike. Esaski at second, O'Neill at first. And if Durham gets a base hit here, it could really blow things open. The 0-1 on the ground and foul. 0-2 quickly. Top of the 6th inning. Cincinnati 2, Minnesota nothing. No, it'll be 1-2. In the ground, and Leon Durham. 1-2. High pop fly, and underneath, Durham didn't like that one. And that'll be a catch by Urbeck, and that'll be it. We go to the bottom of the 6th inning. Gagne, Gladden, and Hurd. Here's Greg Gagne, struck out in the 3rd, 0 for 1. Ron Robinson now. That'll be a strike. 2-0 Cincinnati. Hitting Minnesota. Be high ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Oh my goodness, they're hitting the perimeter. Minnesota needs somebody on base to tie it up. 2-0, bottom of the 6th inning. Struck him out. They got to throw to first. Diaz to Saski, 1 out. Robinson, the 4th strikeout. Here's Dan Gladden. Gladden 0 for 2. That's going to be a ball on the outside. So Gladden up and down in the series. Nobody on, 1 out, and that'll be fanned away, foul, 1-1. 1-1 with 1 out. Oh, they call that one a strike. 1 ball, 2 strikes. 1 out, bottom of the 6th inning. And that one was ridiculously low, as it'll be 2-2 with an out. 3-2. Tommy. That's the left field. It could hit the ground. No, it won't. And Daniels, 2 outs now. Well, we have not had 1 lead change all World Series.
Second baseman.
And this is Tommy Hurry, fly down, lined out. Bottom of the 6th, 2 outs. And that's going to be a high pop fly to right field. This one is back. And it is caught. Eric Davis with his amazing speed with the catch. We go to the 7th inning at Cincinnati 2, Minnesota 0. Diaz, Waster, and Larkin. Here's Bo Diaz now, top of the 7th.
The catcher, Bo Diaz.
And Cincinnati 2-0. Picked up, thrown to first, 1 out. That's Gagne to Urbach, 1 out.
Now batting, number 16.
Next one up is Ron Waster. 1 for 2 single in the 2nd inning. Hitting 300 in the postseason. He's hit the ball hard today. And that's going to be a strike. 0-1, it'll be 1-1. Nobody on. One thing in this postseason, you can't count anybody out with 2 outs. We've seen some games decided because nobody can get a 3rd out. Waster hits it and bloops it. And Dan Gladden with the catch, 2 outs. Barry Larkin grounded out in the 5th inning, 2 outs. 0 for 3 today in Portugal. That'll be a ball inside and low, 1-0. And it'll be, oh, boy, he wanted that one. Same. Larkin thought that was going to be a strike, looked a little surprised. On the ground, knocked down, they pick it up. That's Gagne, and he can't throw out Larkin. He dove, but nothing you can do about that one. Oh, did he dive? And the throw to first, he was already way past the bag. Here's Chris Sabo now, 2 outs, top of the 7th. Outside 1-0. Chris Sabo 1 for 3 today. 2 outs, top of the 7th, 2-0 Cincinnati. And that's going to be a strike. 2 outs, they got to be careful. You got Larkin at first. He's fast. And that's going to be 2-1. 2 balls, 1 strike. That's going to be to right field, and underneath, that's going to be 3 outs. We go to the bottom of the 7th inning. The score, Cincinnati 2, Minnesota 0. Puckett, Urbach, and Gaetti. Here's Kirby. Starting to cool off today. Rest of the series, he was white hot, but cooling off today, bottom of the 7th inning. They need 2, they got nothing, and it'll be 1-0 inside. Ron Robinson. Puckett flew out and he lined out. You gotta really wonder sometimes. That's gonna be a hard hit and foul. It passed the base foul. It'll be 2-1. 2-1. Ron Robinson. If they put Puckett on, there's a maybe, and that's gonna be fouled again. Right through the catcher's leg in a bullpen. They got to get that first one on. They know it. The 2-2. And he reaches for that one, and that will get on. And Puckett will be on first. Waster actually comes up with it. It's weird. One on with nobody out, and now here's Ken Hrbek, 1 for 1, bottom of the 7th inning. They throw back. That's going to be safe. Bullpen is going crazy for the Reds. Wondering if the human indigestion will come in. Versus Hrbek down low, 1-0. He singled in the 2nd inning. Very big in Game 4. People don't realize if Minnesota wins this game, they got 3 chances to win it all. And it'll be 2-0. If Cincinnati holds on to this game, they can tie the series up at 2, and a very pivotal Game 5 will come up. It's 3-0 to Hrbek. Gaetti is on deck. Who knows? This could be the inning. Swing and a miss. 3-1. A green light there. 3 balls, 1 strike. Nobody out. Now to be on the ground and snagged away by Chris Sabo. 1 out.
Now batting, number 8.
1 out. Bottom of the 7th inning. That's going to be inside, 1-0. 1 ball, no strikes. There it goes. That's going to be a strike. They throw it. Did they get him? Yes, they did. That's going to be 2 outs. Kirby Puckett just ran himself out. Kirby ran himself out. One and one, and that's going to be a strike. 1-2, 2 outs. Gaetti 0 for 2. Bottom of the 7th inning. Outside 2-2. Minnesota 2-0 down to Cincinnati, and that'll be 3-2. 2 outs. Bottom of the 7th inning. Robinson. That's going to be a base hit. It's fair. And Gaetti now, my goodness, will get the 2nd. Gary Gaetti with a double. And this inning isn't over. Here's Randy Bush.
Now batting, right fielder,
Minnesota right now, that's going to be a ball outside. People waving their hands in front of the camera. Gaetti with a double, 2 outs, bottom of the 7th, 2-0 Cincinnati. And it's going to be ball 2. Robinson having trouble. His arm is starting to leave him. This is huge. Randy Bush is 0 for 2. The 2-0, 3-0. If they walk him, that's going to be big. There's 2 outs. They're telling Robinson to settle down, and Gene Larkin will be on deck. This could be very exciting. Bottom of the 7th. And that's going to be a strike. 3-1 to Randy Bush. Oh, what a big 3-1 pitch. 2-0 Reds. And they're going to foul it away. Full count, 2 outs. 2-1 Minnesota in the series. Cincinnati 2-0 in this game. Trying to tie it up. And that's going to be fouled off now. Look at the pitches. 22 in this inning. Automatic until this inning. The 3-2 with 2 outs. Oh, they go, and that's a base hit. Are they going to score a run? Let's see. They're going to try it. They're going to throw home. They're way away. It's 2-1. That was big. And that was Randy Bush, the right fielder, with the base hit. That was a high ball 4, and he hit that one. Oh, how big this is. A new pitcher's going to come in. And that's it for Robinson. He gave everything. It's 2-1 Cincinnati. Bottom of the 7th inning. We'll be back.
Your attention, please. Now pitching.
Frank Williams will come in. No Bertzes. Frank Williams. He needs to get it out, and this is so big. This is so big now. Larkin is 0 for 2.
The designated hitter.
1 on, 2 outs. And that's going to be a strike. Gene Larkin, known for his great big base hits now. In Game 7 of the ALCS, in Game 1, he was good. And outside, 1-1. Rob Dibble, Rob Murphy warming up in a bullpen. Bottom of the 7th inning, the 1-1 with 2 outs. The pitch. And it hit him, and he swung. It hit him, but he swung on that one. They're booing, but that was the correct call. 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes, and that's going to be 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And that's going to be fouled off. 1 strike away. Williams is trying to get him. Larkin down to his last strike. It's 2-1. Cincinnati leading Minnesota. Struck him out, and we go to the 8th. Minnesota cuts the lead in half. And it's now 2-1. Cincinnati's looking for insurance runs. German Gonzalez comes in, 2.70 ERA. And here's Cal Daniels, flew out in the 6th inning, top of the 6th. And top of the 8th inning here. 2-1 Cincinnati leads Minnesota. If Cincinnati, and that'll be fouled it off. If Cincinnati wins up, winning this game, they might have to get an insurance run. And the 0-1. That'll be fouled off quickly. 2 strikes, Cal Daniels. 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes. Top of the 8th inning. 1-2. One ball, 2 strikes. That's going to be foul. 1-2 again. One and 2. And that'll be fouled again. Daniels is the first one of the inning. This will be pitch number 6. 2-1 Cincinnati. A big at bat. Daniels wants to be an insurance run. It'll be 2-2. German Gonzalez now. Daniels 0 for 3. New pitcher. It's just a new storyline. Oh, it jammed him, and that's going to be Gaetti catching that one out. Remember Mike Schmidt last year? He went on a tear in the 83 replay. Here's Eric Davis, 0 for 3. Minnesota is down 2-1. They lead the series. Top of the 8th inning, that's going to be a strike. Davis is 0 for 3. Gonzalez, this is the 8th pitch. This will be number 9. That'll be a strike again. 9 pitches, 0 for 3, Eric Davis. That'll be outside, 1-2. One and two with 1 out. Did he go? No, he didn't, and they can't get 2 outs on Davis yet. Cincinnati would love the insurance run. Why? You get that first one on with nobody out, not have the insurance run. And you tell us what's happening. It'll be 3-2 with an out. Nick Esaski on deck. Esaski already with a home run today and hitting the ball hard to 3-2 with 1 out. That's a base hit, and that's big for Eric Davis. 98 speed, 1 out, and that's huge. Watch Eric Davis.
Number 12.
I mean, this is a guy that could triple off a bunt. Nick Esaski's 3 for 3 today. This will be big, and now we're going to play this game forever. And here we go. This is Nick Esaski, 1 on, 1 out. And that's going to be a strike. He'll take that one. 1-1. 0-1. Sorry. And of course, his delivery takes forever. That'll be down below. Davis is going to take second. And the insurance run is there. Super Bowl tournament, good to see you. One thing I'm going to tell you is I made an executive decision today. I am going to do the Creators Cup NFL on Fridays. And then what I'm going to do, or Saturdays, that's going to be Esaski and he lines out. But you're going to love what I'm going to do next. What I'm going to do on my normal broadcast is start in 1966 and go all the way to today and simulate all of the season. 1 week per game, then all of the playoff games. That's what we're going to do. All of the playoff games we will do. But yeah, 1 week per season. So we're starting in 1966. This is deep. O'Neill! Oh, to Glenn. And we go to the bottom of the 8th. Well, that was quick. Bottom of the 8th inning, the score, Cincinnati 2, Minnesota 1.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Rob Dibble will come in, no ERA. I'm gonna start 1966, probably tomorrow, and then go all the way. That'll be big. Here's Tim Laudner, 0 for 2, a fly out and a pop out. This will be really big, Rob Dibble. Bottom of the 8th inning. Dibble trying to hold on, and that was horribly off the plate. 0-1. To Tim Laudner, the catcher. They moved him from hitting 7th to 8th. And now in the bottom of the 8th inning, it is 2-0. Dibble can't hit the mark. And you wonder whether it's his day. Minnesota scores 2. Now all of a sudden they're 3 outs away from being a game from the World Series. It's 3-0. We talked about the insurance run. Dibble's not doing anything good here. 2-1, bottom of the 8th, the 3-0. And that'll be right down the middle. Tim Laudner is 0 for 2, the 3-1 now. So how big this is. He gets the strike. Laudner didn't like it. It'll be 3-2, bottom of the 8th inning. Bottom of the 8th inning, and it is fouled away. So the 3-2. So 3-2, bottom of the 8th. Struck him out, and that's going to be 1 out. So 1 out, bottom of the 8th.
Number 2.
Going to be 1 out. Oh my goodness. So Dibble gets it. 1 out, nobody on. Brian Harper will come in for Greg Agnew. Allen will replace him defensively. Allen is very good. Well, let's see what Harper does. They're one oops pitch away from tying this game. On the ground, Larkin to Esaski. That'll be 2 outs. Oh, this is a close one. Cincinnati a 2-1 lead. We have not had one lead swap this entire series. The team that has scored first has ended up winning every game. And bottom of the 8th inning, we even had a tied game after somebody took the lead. It'll be the 1-0 with 2 outs, Dan Gladden. And that'll be to left field. Underneath is Daniels, and that's going to be it. We go to the 9th inning. Cincinnati looking for an insurance run.
Your attention, please.
Keith Atherton will come in. No ERA. Righties don't mind a guy. Lefties are all right with him. And this is Al Newman. I thought it was Allen, but it's Al Newman. He's been incredible. He's had some good hits and some great defensive plays. Here's Leon Durham hitting the ball hard now. Top of the 9th. Keith Atherton is in. They're trying to get insurance. Leon to center field by the trash bags. Deep! Gone! It's gone! Leon Durham! Good night! Oh my goodness! Maybe at the beginning of this series it would be crazy, but Leon Durham with a huge home run. And it is 3-1. Oh my! Leon through the trash bags. Good night over Puckett. Remember, Puckett robbed a home run off of Cincinnati when they lost by 1 in game number 1. And Bo Diaz now, it's 3-1, nobody out. And Atherton will be in 1-0. And now that'll be fouled off 1-1. Bo Diaz. 1 for 3 today, Diaz. And that's going to be fouled again, 1-2. Diaz is 1 for 3 today, 3-1, Cincinnati lead. That's going to be a hard hit, and right to Glenn, 1 out. Well, they won everything here, and I'd hate to say it if you're Minnesota, but that might have been the game before. Ron Waster has played well in the last couple of games, and Waster's going to get a single. Look at this first pitch. And Barry Larkin now, 1 for 4 in a day, the 5th time they're up. 3-1 Cincinnati, top of the 9th, 1 out, and they're gonna really? Oh my goodness. You gotta wonder about that. Seriously? We're not even gonna watch that again. The throw was high and it was terrible, but they get him still, and that's gonna be outside 1-1. You wonder sometimes. I wonder. You're like, seriously? 1-1. Now it'll be on the ground. That would have been a double play anyway. It would have been. So no harm, no foul there. Just looks goofy. Leon Durham. Call him Geico because he's Mr. Insurance. We go to the bottom of the 9th. It's 3-1 Reds.
Ladies and gentlemen.
And all Reds today, John Franco coming in for the save. He's 4 for 4 in saves, and this is it. 3 outs and they win the game. Righties don't like him. Lefties have yet to get a hit. They despise him. Here's Tommy Herr now. Bottom of the 9th inning. And that's going to be inside ball 1. Minnesota needs a base runner just to think about a tie. Franco gets saves, but they don't come easy. And that'll be 1-1. Herr, Puckett, and Urbeck. 3 runs, and they go up 3-1 in the series. You never know. That's going to be high over his O'Neill, and that's... He dropped it! He dropped it! It's don't catch. It was weird. Is that an error? What happened there? Let's see.
Number 34.
And let's see, was it a drop? I think it just hit right in front. I don't know. But here's Kirby Puckett. It was odd. 1 on, nobody out, and So 3-1, bottom of the 9th inning. Cincinnati 3, Minnesota 1. On the ground, and a base hit to a run with nobody out. Oh, this is big again. This is a John Franco save.
Number 14.
And Minnesota wins this game. They'll be up 3-1 in the series. Cincinnati up in this game 3-1. Trying to tie the series. 2 on, nobody out. Urbach, and that'll be fouled away. 0-1. Minnesota wins this game. That'll be one of the greatest all-time comebacks, considering the game and the situation. The 0-1. Oh, it hit him! It hit him, and the bases are loaded with nobody out. And Gaetti will come up. He has a double and a run. This is a huge part of this series. Bases loaded, nobody out. Let's see what they do. A double play, and they can afford to absorb the run because of the Leon Durham home run. Eddie fouls it off. Nella is up in arms. If that wasn't a home run by Durham, then that would have been, it would be 2-1 at this moment. And that'll be a strike. A base hit could tie this game. Gary Gaetti, the 0-2. Inside 1-2. They don't want to walk him. They don't want to hit his face or his arms either. The 1-2 pitch now, Gaetti. And that'll be fouled off. Oh, you got to take this. It's going to be 1-2, nobody out. Fouled it again. Franco can't get it past him. This might come back to bite him. The base is loaded, nobody out. Bottom of the 9th inning. The 1-2. Oh, they don't get the call, and Franco didn't like it. Nothing he can do about that one. It'll be 1 for 3, Gaetti. The 2-2 with nobody out. Oh, and that was ball 3, and he fouled it off again. All these pitches now. The 2-2 now, nobody out, bases loaded. High pop fly, that's got to be dove. No, Diaz behind it. That's 1 out. And it'll be 1 out.
Right fielder,
Randy Bush, 1 for 3. Cincinnati 3, Minnesota 1, 1 out. Swing and a miss there. It looks, every time you feel calm or good about a situation, something else happens. Bush, 2-0-2 quickly. John Franco looking so good here. 3-1 Cincinnati. The 0-2 with 1 out. High, and again, this is Sabo. That's an infield fly. He's out, 2 outs.
up next for Minnesota.
They got 2 pop-outs in the infield. Gene Larkin, he can be a hero. A base hit, and we're tied. 0 for 3 today, 2 outs. John Franco. High, and that's all 3 infield flies. Asaski with the catch, and Cincinnati holds on. Cincinnati 3, Minnesota 1. My goodness. Cincinnati holds on and ties this series at 2. We have yet to have a lead change in this series. And the Reds have a 3-1 win. Ron Robinson a win. Alan Anderson a loss. Saskey was unbelievably good. A home run and 2 doubles. Chris Sabo celebrating. Robinson 2-0. Anderson 2-2. Franco the 5th save. We told you. Typical John Franco save. Make it look difficult. And the World Series is tied at 2. Pivotal game 5 here. And Saskey a big home run early on, 1-0. And then this was Herbeck. A big base hit, and that was Randy Bush. Leon Durham at 2-1, making it 3-1. That was huge. And then a 3-1 final. Bases loaded, 3 pop-ups in the infield. And that is it. Going to the post game very quickly. Cincinnati 3, Minnesota 1. Saskey the player of the game here. As you see Larkin, Saskey 3 for 4, and Durham 2 for 4. Unbelievably, 2 RBI. And a Waster 2 for 4. Saskey with 2 doubles, Durham with a double. Saskey with a home run, Durham with a home run. RBI Saskey and Durham had 2. Sabo and Davis both had stolen bases. A Waster caught stealing, 2 for 3 stealing for the Reds. For Minnesota, they only had Puckett with 2 hits. He was 2 for 4. Gladden had a donut. Same with Larkin, Laudner. Gagne had a donut. Newman didn't get up. Gaetti with a double. Bush with the RBI. Herbeck with a hit by pitch. He was hit twice. Puckett was caught stealing there. Taking a look, all the runs were earned. Robinson gave up 1 run on 4 hits, and the rest was smooth sailing. Franco had trouble at the end. Alan Anderson gave up 2 runs on 7 hits. Then Atherton gave up the insurance there. Well, now you see it, it's 2 games apiece. Danny Jackson against Bert Blyleven in game number 5. Have a great day. Super Bowl tournament, good to see you. We'll talk to you later.